Doing YouTube back with another real racing video. I wanted to go over something with this new update that came through. What I was doing was trying to finish this NASCAR Talent Tour based on the way they have it set up. This is the first race in here. There's only one car. So let's look at it. It's a Chevrolet SS. It's has a performance rating of 40, and the Richmond race only requires a performance rating of 38. I've ran this race about 40 times. The best I've done so far is third place. So I want to show you what normally happens. So let's go ahead and go into the race. As you can see here, the car is fully upgraded. I'm not going to run the whole race because it's pointless. I figure this will probably be the last time I do it, and I'm going to just go back to what I was doing before. This is one of the reasons why I had stopped racing. I had stopped racing back in 2014, and this is one of the reasons why. Let me pause it. Was what I had noticed. You take, for example, before they had these other upgrades, when they had the first cars out, it was just these Chevy Cobalt, something like that, or a Chevy Ford Fusion, or Ford Fusion, I should say. But had fully upgraded cars. But the top two cars that were in the race, they would rocket off so fast that I would never see them during the race, and it went on and on and on like that for I just don't know how long, and I could not finish the series. And what would happen is I would advance, and until I spent gold, then the cars, I wasn't running any faster, those cars slowed down. So let's go ahead and ride this one for a few laps. So off the break, the entire pack takes off and leaves me behind, and I catch up, and I'm gonna see if I can't maneuver my way through. I should have hit the brakes there a little earlier. See if I can't get on the inside. Really, at this short track, drafting shouldn't even play a role because the speeds are so low. So let's see here. Okay, so I got an inside line here. So we're lap 3 up to 23rd. Okay. Coming up to 17th. I have read this other person was had a fully upgraded car on this new upgrade and couldn't win the drag race. He kept getting beat by 0.2 of a second, I believe he put up there, but it was some minuscule amount, and no matter how much he tried, he kept getting beat at the line by a nose. Take it, I hit the wall. That's okay. So the lead pack. Alright. I cannot get off these turns. I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and run this whole race. See if I can't get a run this time. But this is usually what happens right here. If I don't get into 15th place, I usually get into 16th place. And after that, I'm stuck. Alright, so I got a line on 14th. See if he's gonna fight me. Okay, so once again my car is slow off the turn. And this is it. If I actually were to get one more spot, I would be shocked. Even that one race, because it hasn't happened again, where I moved into the top 5, I couldn't believe it. But this is normal right here. 14th, 15th, 16th place. Other than that, the longer the race goes, the further the cars get away. They just keep getting faster and faster and faster. Yeah, but it's pointless to even, but I'll go ahead and run it so we can look at the lap speeds. As for one, I can't understand why you're not allowed to finish a series. The only thing, like I said, I've been able to come up with is that the way the game is coded, until you spend gold, you can't win. And I've already started upgrading a car in the next series, which I'm not gonna upgrade anymore because I'm trying to earn gold to buy a car, to buy one of the cars that I did not purchase when I had stopped playing. I think it's a Corvette, and I need 110 more gold pieces to get the car. And so let's go ahead and cross the finish line, and we'll look at the race stats. So he finished his race in 5:07. I came in what, 11th or 13th place? 13th place at 5:13, 6 seconds behind. He's running a 20.177. My fastest lap, it says, was a 20.074. With everybody running 20s, basically 20s and 21s and 20s and 21s, the cars that are like 15th on back are not going to catch the top 10 cars. You can't catch them. Everybody's running the same way. In any other event that's on Real Racing 3, the only reason you're winning is because all your lap speeds after the initial lap are faster. Okay? With this, I have no hope in hell of winning it until, which I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm doing now. But basically, I'm just going to abandon this whole NASCAR thing. I mean, the thing is, I already know how the game is set up. You're at a deficit when it comes to the goal. I only have 192 right now because I have been working on completing other series. But I went ahead, opened up this one, and I started to upgrade this car, and I've spent a lot of gold and of course the racing dollars, which everybody has plenty of those, and I've done 20 of the 27 upgrades, which I'm just not gonna do anymore right now. They're not that expensive, but like I said, I just want to go do other things, man. Like some of the cost of these cars here. This car, for example, these cars are $750 for a level 44 car. That's ridiculous. You know? And then for something like this to happen, it's unacceptable. And I realize it's not just me. There's other people that are having problems, you know. But for example, to have a fully upgraded car and not be able to finish a drag race and not win it, what's the point in that, you know? But I think basically what it is that it's just a gold grab, hopefully putting people in a position where they're frustrated and they're going to do whatever they can to get gold. The people who are just beginning this game right now, I'm trying to get to level 350. I get 46 gold pieces every time I get promoted and whatnot. I guess once I get to level 350, it'll go up again. It went up at 325. But I finished amateur. I finished pro-am. My next goal is to finish the pro section, and I'm gonna buy this Chevy Corvette and start upgrading it. 'Cause like I said, it's one of the cars that I did not buy or did not win because I wasn't playing the game when the car came through. I was pretty much over Real Racing 3, you know. But when they do things like this, it's not very enjoyable, you know. It doesn't require any skill. There's nothing that you can do. I mean, I look at some of the well, right now I'm offline, but I look at some of these lap times these people are running, like today, for example, and this is the last thing I'll share with you before I go. I was racing on the here on the online multiplayer, and this guy had, I believe it was a aerial. Yeah, he had the aerial Atom. This dude beat the Bugatti, and the CCXR blew us away by 10 seconds, and at one point he was ahead by about 1,000 yards. On what planet does that car beat these three supercars by that distance? And I'm like, how in the hell is he making his car go that fast? You know, and I'm like, I don't know where people are cheating or what have you, or why, but usually I don't do multiplayer because of the way the game plays, you know, because a lot of times people that are playing multiplayer, they don't even race. What they're doing is sitting there wrecking people so that their friends can get ahead and whatnot. But that's pretty much all I have. But this is just a drag right here. It just seems like it's a gold grab to me. I don't like this update, this Daytona update. Like here it says 260 gold. That's most likely divided between these four cars, and with the cost of upgrading these cars, whoever is new at this game and isn't earning a lot of gold through their promotions, you are going to be at a gold deficit, and it's going to cause you to have to spend royal money to get these cars updated. You aren't winning anything. You're having to spend. And this race here, this Richmond race, and other problems I've heard people are having are a clear sign that, you know, that's how the game is set up right now. And because there's absolutely no reason to hold up players on this section right here, on the first section. What's the point when you already have the next section open to start getting on to opening up Richard Petty and whatnot? But it makes absolutely no sense to me. But that's all I have. Have a nice night.